Hello and greetings from the parish of Great Yarmouth to members of our churches, St Paul's, St Mary's and Great Yarmouth Minster, and anyone else who is watching today. It's a lovely spring day. I'm out here in my garden here at Great Yarmouth Rectory, and the sun is shining and there's a blossom out and there's bees buzzing around, so it's got a lovely sort of feel about it, and I hope you've perhaps had time to step outside and just to have a moment and a breath of fresh spring air. I've been stuck inside quite a bit the last week or so because as many of you will know, I got COVID this last week, and so I have had to be sort of taking it easy, kind of getting over it and kind of getting back to things probably not quite as quick as I'd like to, but that's the way things go. And but also just I wanted to pause this week and just sort of acknowledge a couple of different anniversaries really, both which are pause for reflection. Of course, yesterday, it's now Thursday afternoon, so yesterday was Wednesday, and the 23rd, that was the second anniversary of the lockdown, and I was remembering kind of like the first time or two doing this kind of sort of a weekly greeting and reflection and stuff on YouTube, and probably thinking, oh well, it's probably just for a week or two, and here we are 2 weeks later, and I think we've done one every week between myself and the clergy team, so kind of over 100 of these later, and we're still doing them. But it's a nice thing to do, just to sort of stop and reflect and just to notice what's going on in the world, just for a few moments. And to those who have tuned in and watched faithfully each week, thank you very much for bearing with us clergy in our ramblings and musings each week. But it is something to think about that, 2 years ago, that was the first lockdown, all that uncertainty, what was going to happen, and how is it going to be, and the difficulty a lot of people had in the isolation, and particularly for those who maybe were very much on their own, people not able to see loved ones for a long time. And even 2 years later, we still have never kind of really fully got back to what we thought as normality, and life has kind of changed and life has moved on, and will continue to do so as well. And my own illness and many other people, I'm aware of a lot of people in the family of the church and in the community who've fallen ill this last week or so, and I can confirm it's probably best avoided, so do take care. Also today, Thursday, it's the 1 month anniversary. I'm getting confused. 1 month anniversary since the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and so there's a peace vigil this evening, which Mother Helen is leading, and will be welcoming people there. Anyone at all is welcome to come along, and I know that people will value that opportunity just to acknowledge the terror, the sadness, and the sense of shock and the evil that we see happening in the Ukraine, and our hearts are moved by the plight of so many people driven from their homes, and everything that continues to go on there, and a month on, what has really changed apart from the scale of the suffering and so on. So a couple of things that we sort of pause and just think about today. But anyway, it's a good job the sun is shining. It's a good job it's spring, because let's not sort of get too immersed in the sadnesses and the evils of the world, because we believe in a God who is good, and we see so much goodness come out from times of difficulty and suffering, and we see so many fabulous, loving, caring responses of humankind as well. So anyway, take care, God bless, stay safe, and do look after one another.